And is that the reason why you walked away from the show? With Anton?
No.
What was that reason?
Yes, here we go. Here we go, guys. The question we've been waiting for. Let's see, man. The reason why she left the show, guys. Let's see if this question get answered.
Close this out. What was that reason why you walked away?
No, the reason why I chose to walk away is one, it wasn't true, but I don't need.
What was it true? The side chick?
Yes.
Okay.
The headline wasn't true. It was, and Corey said this out of his own mouth. I was just trying to get at he called him the N-word.
Sure.
And I understood it. I was the person caught in between, the casualty, whatever. But when somebody of that caliber says something and the general public doesn't know much about you, they can create all types of narratives.
Yep.
And so because they don't know much about me and they know Anton, he can get up on a platform and say, well, this is what it is and so on and so on. When Anton spoke the next day, which was fine because it had just happened. But when he spoke the next day, he was, so hype and boisterous from, what was happening with him that he didn't properly address what had happened to me. And being that I wasn't on camera, I didn't have a voice. And so I depended on the person that I trust to be my voice.
Advocate, yep.
And also being that you are on a big platform, everybody, for the most part knows Anton. So when you go to, it's either you don't speak about it or you speak about it. And when he went to speak about it, he didn't advocate. He only still boistered towards whatever Corey had to say. And I get the boistering, but my advocation should have been first.
How did you inform?
You know what? That's a sad shame, Micca. That's a sad shame. Because what this tells me is that something was going down. Because it's almost like you're mad at Anton, like he didn't defend you. If nothing happened, why would he need to defend you? You have a husband to defend you. You weren't even known. Nobody didn't even know who you were. Nobody knew who you were. So what is the point of Anton revealing who you were? Last time I checked, you're the one who came to social media to tell the world that you're the woman. That's what you did. For clout and clicks. You wanted to get some clicks and views off of the controversy. So you came out and claimed that you're the woman that was on the show, that everybody's talking about being a side chick. Nobody even know. People were just making videos. Nobody kind of put it together. People had an idea, but nobody could put it out as facts. Like, oh, we know exactly who it is, When I'm looking at this situation with Micca, she's not holding herself accountable. She's blaming Anton by making us believe that, oh, he's not defending me. As if though that's her man. Defending you from what? Corey was the one who said what he said. How you holding Anton to the fire and you're mad at him and you refuse to be back on the show? It sounds to me like you got caught. And being that you got caught, it's like you don't feel comfortable being in the same workplace. It's similar to when a woman get caught on the job and, she was in some sort of interesting activity. She ended up leaving the location and go to another location because she's embarrassed. It would be better if you just say that you're embarrassed. It's like every time you go on the show, you feel you're going to be reminded of all the drama and people are going to always have that over your head. But to say that, oh, he didn't advocate for you. Advocate for what? You wanted him to promote you. You wanted him to come out and say, "Oh, Micca is not my my side chick." Like, if it's not true, why is it bothering you? That's the question. That's the $1 million question. If it's not true, why is it bothering you? It's because there could be some truth. Allegedly. There could be some truth. And that's the part that people don't want to deal with. But here on Ringo TV Reactions, we're going to deal with the real. Let's get back to the tapes.
From him, you were done with the show.
Well,
you call him or email or?
Well, again, I had to process it first.
Wow.
Because again, I had never been involved in something that's everywhere like that. And on top of that, it's a lie.
Yep.
And so I had to process how I wanted to move forward with that. But I called Anton. And I spoke to him like I would do when we have any other business dealings.
Sure.
And I told him how I felt, like I'm telling you right now, about, avocation and things like that. And from that point on, he called, well, I'm gonna see how you doing with it and such and such. But I just came to a point where I know that certain things aren't going to change because that's his platform, and I wouldn't want somebody to change their platform.
What do you mean certain things aren't going to change? This ain't sounding normal, guys. This is not normal what we're seeing here. She's upset with Anton. It's almost like if, now follow me for a second, guys. Let's go on a rabbit trail. It could have been a situation where Anton probably told her, look, this is all good for content. Remember I told you this? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember when I told you this. I told you guys that all of this stuff, this whole beef thing, it seemed like it was staged. And I said, there's a possibility that her part was to act like the side woman. And Anton may have allegedly told her, look, everybody going to be making videos about you. They're going to be dragging you. But hey, we're going to be making a lot of money. Everybody's going to get paid. It's going to be a lot of views. It's going to help to grow your platform. In the end, we'll be able to recover you. We'll be able to wheel you back in, give you some visibility. It's good. It's all for social media. Don't worry about it. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. What does Anton always say? Oh, I don't take everything personal. I don't care what people say. I don't take it personal. So he may have allegedly told Micca, yeah, everybody's going to be calling you a side piece. Everybody's going to be saying this about you, but don't take it personal. Let's just ride the wave. But Micca couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle the backlash.
So how did he handle it? Was he just like, okay, if that's your decision, I respect it?
That's exactly what he said.
Okay.
Wow.
Almost to the T.
Yep.
But he understood because
it's crazy. It's crazy what's going on, guys, because the same thing that I'm seeing happening with Micca is the same thing that I believe happened with Six the Goddess and Anton. I remember Six the Goddess had a live stream. I think she was doing a live stream with Danica. And she was going in. She was pretty much going in, talking about whatever was going on. And Anton pulled up to the live stream. I remember everything, guys. Like, this is like, my memory is very good. Anton pulled up on her live stream, was like, yo, let me get the link. It is what it is. He came on the show and he tried to sauce her up, try to butter her up with all that BS, but Six the Goddess was not buying none of that BS. And it was pretty much one of them things where she was like, look, I don't want to have nothing to do with you, and I'm not going to be fake. I'm going to keep it a buck. And when she did that, I saw Anton's face. He looked very upset. Like, he couldn't believe it. He was like, okay, cool. It is what it is. Y'all have a blessed one. It is what it is. And that was the last of it. So I'm seeing the same thing happening right now with Micca, where she's cutting ties right here by saying, hey, because of what happened, I had a phone call with him, and I just told him whatever. and we're done. I don't understand that. That don't make no sense when Anton was not the one that called her out of her name. Anton was not the one that disrespected her. So how are you going to be upset with Anton because he wasn't on social media advocating for you? Advocating for what? What do you want him to say? What was Anton to say? That's not my side piece. That's not this. Your husband supposed to be there for you, woman. Your husband. You are putting all your energy in a man that's not your husband to defend you when you have a husband who could have came on social media to advocate for you. Your husband could have came online and would have been like, listen, y'all, I'm her husband. I'm not a social media guy. But with all these rumors that's going around about my wife, that is not her. She was doing business with this guy. It is what it is. I'm telling her not to do business with none of these social media people because that's not what we want. That would have been all we needed to know. You could have went on with your life and we would not know nothing because we saw your husband on camera, standing on business, defending you. Right? But you're upset and got salty with Anton, and now all your colleagues that was working with that program are now looking at you like, wow, so you left the show because Anton didn't advocate for you? And that's not to make Anton look like he's a good guy because he got his issues too. I'm just surprised that this is the case with this woman. That's why you fell out with him? That's not why you fell out with him. The rabbit hole goes deeper. You're fronting on camera. You're playing the victim. You're running the victim Olympics that Anton normally talk about. The victim Olympics, you're running the victim Olympics. I think it's crazy to have a fallout. You said you were getting paid, so you threw away a bag. That's what you want me to believe? You want Ringo TV to believe that you threw away a bag because he didn't advocate for you? Come on, stop the cap. The rabbit hole goes deeper, guys. There is a deeper issue that went down between Anton and Micca that pissed her off. It pissed her off, fam.
Remain friends? You're not working together. Will you remain in contact?
Uh-oh.
Will we remain cordial?
Will you remain in contact with each other?
Uh-oh.
No,
Wow.
We never had a relationship where he's just calling me just to call, just like we don't go out and chill just to chill.
What?
But he can send you a message on a DM. Like, is he blocked?
No.
So he's not blocked. Okay.
No, he's not.
So he still has access. If he wanted to reach you, he has access.
He's not blocked. He's not blocked.
Yeah.
Because there isn't. I don't have a disdain or something like
Correct.
that for anything he does. And
you just ended your contract.
We just ended the business relationship that we had.
Okay.
Wow.
And I'm not interested in bashing Anton, and I'm not taking away from what Anton did on the side that helped me with my journey. But
So you use Anton to help you with your journey. That's what you're saying? See, guys, this is why you don't want to be on social media doing business with opportunists, people that will use your energy, people that will use your platform, your brand, and everything else, because whatever issues you got going on with Anton, it looked like he did a lot for you. Now, I don't know who purchased all your equipment, but I would go and jump on a limb and say that Anton bought you your whole setup. The whole setup with your microphones, the whole setup with everything. You know, you got one of these microphones, you know, like this with the Rode. You got one of those things too in red. Your whole setup. It looked like if Anton bought you that whole setup, allegedly, right? So I'm trying to figure this out. It seems like this man did so much for you, and then you just basically just opt out of doing business no more after you gained so much. You got paid. You may have allegedly got a whole studio set up, laptop, microphones. I'm surprised Anton didn't throw it in your face and say, I'm the one who bought you this and that, like he did with that gorilla guy, whatever his name is, over a laptop. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that you gained so much from the visibility that you were able to achieve from Anton, and you cut ties with him because you're upset that he didn't advocate for you. What was he supposed to do for you? He was already facing his own battles. He was receiving backlash from everybody. I made videos defending him and his daughter. And then I later learned out that he was a snake because he put out a fake shout out for me. And I found out that I had a run-in with this dude a year ago. Old videotapes resurfaced, and I'm like, oh, snap, wait a minute. This is the same dude. And I called him out on it because a year ago, Anton was in a video. Anton pulled up on my live stream in 2025, January, I think it was January 3rd or January 7th. And he pulled up into my live stream where I was reacting to another video about a brother that wanted to quit YouTube. And he came in there talking a bunch of crap like, oh, I don't even know who you are. I never heard of you. I'm disappointed with your content. And I've been on YouTube since 2006. I'm an OG in this space. I'm not a new YouTuber like these guys. I've been here before all of these YouTubers. Anybody that you know on YouTube, I've been here before them, right? Most of these guys learn how to tie their shoelace from watching my content. Real talk. Do you understand me? So I brought back up those tapes and I put that together with his shout out and I called him to the floor and I was like, bro, how you shouting me out with a fake shout out when a year ago you disrespected me in my live chat saying you don't know who I am? Which one is it? And that's how I know that Anton is fake. I feel that he's the type of man that buy people with his money. He's the type of person that would have people on his team who would advocate for him and defend him. And I believe personally that he pays other content creators to do videos, I guess, against people that do videos against him. And most of these YouTubers, they're bought and paid for. Trust and believe that. All he got to do is just give them a super chat, give them a cash app, do something for them, and they'll be loyal to him. And there's a lot of content creators that would not speak against Anton because if they do, they would be out of his good graces. You know? So I'm kind of surprised that she earned so much from Anton and cut ties from him. It's almost like she just used him and then used the situation with Corey to separate ties once she got paid and got what she needed. Visibility, clout, fame, all of that other stuff. And now she's doing this interview because the revenue is not coming in the way she thought it would. Meaning, even though she cut ties with Anton and she moved on, she's trying to build her platform and it's not growing the way it's supposed to, and it's bothering her. You understand? Well, yeah, you could say they used each other. Like I said, I'm not here defending Anton. He's a piece of shit, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust that dude. A lot of these YouTubers, they do. I already know he a snake. He don't respond to nothing that I say. I already put out multiple videos talking about this dude, questioning everything that he do. That man would not respond. That man don't want no smoke with Ringo TV. I told you already, guys, when you listen to my voice, I'm an authority figure on YouTube. I'm not some regular content creator that's going to let you talk and get away with stuff. I'm going to hold you accountable, right? Be very stern in my approach. I don't trust him, and I don't trust Micca too. I think that there's a lot of things that she's hiding from the public right now, and she's covering her tracks. You understand? Number one, where is your husband? If I don't see no husband, I don't believe you have a husband. Your husband is supposed to advocate for you, not Anton. Anton has a wife. His wife advocates for him. You understand? Why your husband is not there for you? That's the question we want to know.
Everything has a season.
Yeah.
And I think just ours have come to an end because at this juncture, I can't trust that you'll advocate for me being I was under your covering at the time. And that's what, I have to have in somebody that's a business partner, that's doing, my management or bookings, anything.
And he's never met your husband.
Well,
I don't want to leave that out. I know you lined up everything else, but we need to always keep that a part of your lineup.
Well,
doing business with anybody, they need, particularly male, they need to meet your husband.
Right.
Because as men,
I already, that was my first thing. That was in the lesson.
Okay, well.
I addressed that already.
Okay, maybe I wasn't just listening as thorough, Because I
You
wanted
did
to. I
because
just wanted to.
You did because you
Okay,
went
okay.
on your. See, I listened to you,
Okay.
but that was the first thing I said.
Your husband is my boy. He's
But
a
he has
really
met- he
nice
has
guy,
met-
and I want to
He's
make
met
sure.
everybody, but this is the first person.
He knows the husband. He said the husband is a very nice guy. That's his boy. Now, to say that's his boy, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Who's her husband? Who is the husband of Micca? Please stand up. Details at 10. Micca's husband. The investigation continue. Ringo TV does a live stream, and Micca's husband never defended her. She left Anton Daniels because he didn't advocate for her. Tune in next week as we discovered who is Micca's husband. Make that make sense, guys.
That I've actually done business with that was strictly out of town.
Okay.
So again, that was a different dynamic. But again, like I said, I learned a lesson from it to either, I don't know, he has to fly, or the person I'm doing business with has to fly in so they can cordially meet face to
No,
face.
the person needs to fly in to meet your husband.
No, I'm saying if I'm going out, maybe
sure.
he flies. That's what I'm
Sure.
saying.
Okay.
He flies, or the other person can fly in, and then they can cordially meet together in person. But
Okay. Well.